Today, we will explore the concept of language shift through the lens of our beloved movie Encanto. Have you ever wondered how and why a community might lose its original language over time? Before that, let's meet our speakers for today's discussion. They are Miss Khairunisa, Miss Rifa Nazila Fatia, Miss Jilan Rizka Tabriza, Miss Tasya Putri Yolanda, and also Mr. Muhammad Farel Agraprana. So guys, anyone know what is language shift? Language shift occurs when a community gradually stops using one language in favor of another. This often happens due to social, economic, or political pressures. Over time, the original language might disappear entirely, replaced by the dominant one. Let's see one of the movie clips. After you watch the clip, what is the relation between Encanto and language shift?
In Encanto, the Madrigal family is deeply rooted in the Colombian community, where language and culture are central to their identity. While the film doesn't directly address language shift, it offers insights into how external pressures could challenge this connection. So, language shift happens when a community gradually replaces its native language with another, often due to migration or assimilation. Imagine if the Madrigals moved to an English speaking region. The first generation might maintain Spanish, but younger generation might favor English in schools, work, and daily life. Over time, Spanish could fade, leaving the family disconnected from their heritage.
Well, we still have another clip. Let's watch it together.
This is where our magic comes from?
This candle holds the miracle given to our family
How did we get a miracle?
long ago, when my three babies had just been born. Your abuelo Pedro and I were forced to flee our home. And though many joined us, hoping to find a new home, we could not escape the dangers. And your abuelo was lost. But in our darkest moment, we were given a miracle. The candle became a magical flame that could never go out. And it blessed us with a refuge in which to live. A place of wonder,
An encanto.
an encanto. The miracle grew. And our house, our casita itself, came alive to shelter us. When my children came of age, the miracle blessed each with a magic gift to help us. And when their children came of age,
They got magic too.
that's right. And together, our family's gifts have made our new home a paradise.
From the clip, we know that
Language is more than communication. It carries culture, history, and identity. For the Madrigals, losing Spanish wouldn't just mean losing words, but also their traditions and ties to their Colombian roots. Abuela Alma's role in preserving their stories and language would be vital, even though her efforts might struggle against the pull of a dominant language. This reflects the real-world challenge faced by many communities, balancing integration and cultural preservation.
gotcha. Now, we have a picture. Well, what do you get from the picture in our context right now? Okay guys, did you know that?
In Encanto, generational differences highlight the phenomenon of language shift, where younger generations may favor a dominant language over their native tongue. Key signs include: first, preference for dominant language. Younger individuals often choose the dominant language in social settings, reflecting societal pressure and identity concern. Second, reduced transmissions. There's a noticeable decline in the use of native language within families, leading to the fewer children learning this language. The last is a culture's decline. Associated cultural practice tied to the native language diminish as younger generations gravitate towards the dominant cultures, norms, and values. This shift can be influenced by factors such as urbanization, migration, and changing social attitudes.
So why the language itself matters?
Language is much more than just word. It's whole our history, identity, and culture. When a language is lost, we also lose the special ways a community shares its feelings and stories. In Encanto, the tradition of the Madrigal family are a big part of who they are. Their songs and stories reflect their unique culture. Imagine if they had to change their language and, in doing so, lose their songs, stories, and values. It would be like losing a piece of themselves. Mirabel's songs highlight this important, and she sings we can feel the love and pride he has for her family and their heritage.
So how to protecting the native language?
Preventing language shift is important for preserving a community's identity. When a language disappears, traditions, culture, and unique ways of thinking often vanish with it. The first step is within families. Parents and elders can teach children their native language through conversations, storytelling, and songs. For example, the Madrigal family could use their daily interactions to pass down Spanish and keep their heritage alive. Education is also crucial. Schools can offer bilingual programs, allowing children to learn the dominant language while still valuing their native tongue. Celebrating cultural practice like music, festival, and ritual strengthens the use of native languages. In Encanto, the Madrigal family's traditions could be a way to naturally preserve their connection to Spanish. Lastly, modern technology can help. Communities can record songs or stories and share them through social media or apps, making their languages accessible and inspiring others.
Well, after our discussion today, we know that Encanto reminds us of the importance of preserving our roots. Language is a vital part of who we are. So, let's cherish and celebrate the language around us. Thank you for learning with us today. Hasta luego, amigos.